got a second Gundam card game unboxing and deck preview for you guys. Our first video, let me kind of switch over to my other camera. Alright, so my first video, we did ST03, Zeon's Rush. I have a feeling this is probably going to be my main deck just from what I've seen so far. Now I haven't seen all the other decks, but I have seen some deck battles, but it's probably going to be my favorite deck from what I've seen so far. But today, however, we are going to be unboxing ST04 Siege Strike, which is white and red. Zeon's Rush was red and green. Also, I want to apologize for the droid cam thing in the middle of my camera up at the top, because I am not going to pay for the Pro app right now. It's also the only way I could get rid of my little lines that was through the other thing that I was using, but I'm still using my phone as a extra camera right now because my wherever the hell it is right now, my I don't have a extra USB port on my computer right now to plug in my C920, so we're stuck using my phone, but I found a better way to do my phone, or to use my phone. Now, I had to set it up higher because with this specific thing, I can't use my phone's like actual camera settings to make it like ultra wide view and whatnot, so I had to set it on top of my two gamer sub things and then an extra thing on the back of my little tripod here, so to raise it up higher to basically view this. So that's where we're at now. Hopefully it'll be a little bit better than last video. Last video I kind of just quickly went over the deck. This one I'm probably still going to do the quickly going over the deck, not necessarily go over too much things, but I do still plan on eventually going over things and then eventually doing some deck techs or deck updates, because I do plan on updating the Zeon's Rush with an extra deck, like basically two decks combined to make a very, very good deck. But anyways, let's kind of get in here and look at everything we got. Also, I didn't get to open my I shouldn't say I didn't get to, I forgot to open my pack on video on my last video, but over here I do have the cards, and what we got was that as our pack card that came in this. However, we do have another one, but this is for the deck that we're about to unbox right now, but this is the one that I ended up getting from ST03. We're not going to go over everything that we went over. I'm going to set this up over here, over here. But just to quickly, we got our basically our rule book battle area map thing. And then we got our little counters, which I'm going to pull these out. You guys can see the other counters over here behind everything, and then a little corner section right here that's underneath, like barely underneath, but you can still kind of see it. Underneath my tripod thing is my stream deck. We're going to be using these counters a lot because, as I said, I do plan on doing some battles with another friend who's been starting to do videos on these decks as well. I think he has all four of them out, but I'm trying to stay away from his videos right now until I do my videos. It's just I haven't seen what's in every deck yet, so I'm more so just wanting to actually see these things for myself. Obviously, we get our resources, EX base, EX resource, and then our tokens for the deck. Oh, this art looks hella good. Alright, so first off, we get, in this deck, we get two L Strike Gundams. Level 5's 4 cost. Then we get 2 Aegis Gundams, or Aegis Gundams. We get 4 Strike Gundams. So you guys can see the name so I don't keep my hand in front of it. We get 4 Mobius Zero. It's hard to get these to go straight just because if I go like this, my arm's going to hit the gamer subs right here and cause everything to fall. So it's hard to get everything straight. But we got Mobius Zero for those. And there's also white cards, as you guys can tell by the colors now. We get 3 regular Mobius. We get 2 strike daggers. No effect strike daggers. We get 4 Aegis Gundam MA mode. We get 3 gens. Level 2 1-drops. We get 3 Miguel's gen. We get, now we're getting into our pilots. We get 4 Kira Yamato as a pilot. We get 4 Catherine Zalas. We get 3 striker packs. This is getting into our command cards. This is just a regular command card, by the way. Not like a command pilot, just a regular command card. And then we're gonna get kind of into our command pilots here. We got, looks like we got about 5 total. So we get 3 Hawk of Inmion, aka Mulafyaga. And we get 2 the Magic Bullet of Dusk, aka Miguel Amen. And then we get into our bases where we have 3 Archangels and 3 Vesalius. So that's going to be it for basically this little deck profile. Hopefully it's definitely a lot better than the previous one. But we got the deck here. And then for our Gundam pack, try and get to where I don't have to almost like slice the card open. There we go. Here's that so you guys can see that it's open. And what we get is, I'm trying to do it so I don't see what it is because I haven't seen what it is yet, and you guys won't see what it is. So our special card in this is Kira Yamata. So that takes the place of basically one of these for the hollow one. So now that's 2 cards that I have just randomly sitting outside of the deck in place for cards that came in this pack. So now I got 2 decks of my own that I can probably do self battles with, but that's going to be more of a pain in the ass. I'd rather get somebody to come learn how to play a Gundam. I know how to play it a little bit. I'm going to try and get better at it, but the main deck that I want to pilot is the Zeon Rush deck. So now we got these 2 decks, 2 starter decks. ST03, ST04. Now we're just waiting on ST01 and ST02. Those should be coming in Monday, so I'll be doing 2 more videos on those, and then me and my buddy, probably because next week is my birthday on actually Wednesday, so hopefully me and my buddy can get together at some point next week and do some starter deck battles, and then I plan on getting a second starter deck of this one and making a version 1 of this deck. And I might do that for all the starter decks, where I buy a second starter deck and just upgrade the one starter deck with whatever I get in the second starter deck to make the deck slightly better and consistent until the first base set comes out for it, and then we'll buy a box or 2 of the base set and do opening videos of that as well. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed the 2 unboxings that I've done for Gundam card games so far. We got, as I said, we got ST03, Zeon's Rush, and ST04. I want to say it was Strike Command on the box, or Siege Strike. So just to be more specific, we got Zeon's Rush. You won't see this part unless I put it over it, and then Siege Strike. And then, like I said, I'm going to try and get 2 more for sure of this one, because this one I've seen so far, from what I've seen, is like a better version. I've already got kind of what I want to do to this deck planned out, but I do want to test this deck the most right now. This one looks like it'll be fun, but this one's more my style, because I'm more of an aggro rush player for anything that similar to like Magic card games and whatnot like this. So like Magic, Force of Will, Duel Masters, Kaijudo. I was always more of an aggro rush player, and then sometimes a control player, depends on where the meta shift towards at some point, but always stayed towards like aggro rush or aggro mid, basically. So some sort of aggro is always where I stuck towards, but yeah. Anyways, I digress, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and as always, thanks for watching. Catch y'all in the next one.